boy Big T don't miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On a hard thing, out of Alabama, you can add Nick say.
What's the word, gang? It's your boy, the Alabama Hitter, and you are not tuned in to his Squad TV. If you would, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell on the side to be notified on each and every time we decide to slide. And family, today we are back in the Bluff City of Memphis, Tennessee, revisiting this whole situation between three entities. One being NLE Choppa, one being the family of Adolph Thorne Jr., and one being the family of Big Jook. As you guys know, there was a video that surfaced on Friday named Can I Live by NLE Choppa. Heartwarming video. But it seems like that there's a little trickery in the mix. You see, you had the families of Adolph Thornton and you had the families of Big Jook, Anthony Mims in the video, and it looks like it was done without approval from all parties involved, which is a huge no-no given the set of circumstances surrounding those families in the city of Memphis. As we all know, young Dolph, Adolph Thornton Jr., was gunned down in Memphis, Tennessee on November 17th, 2021. And the gunman was said to have been sent by one Big Jook, number 2 in command on the Yo Gotti and CMG, the CMG record label. CMG record label even went as far as allegedly to pay for some of the lawyers for the defendants. So, when this video came out, it was almost like taboo. And I did a reaction to it and said it was a powerful video. Just to see everybody together and to see, people paying respects to the fallen. Good song. But what we didn't know at that time and what we do know now is that everybody was not in total agreement with that video being presented in the fashion that it was presented, and when everything came out, I just had to it brought me into memory of something that happened during the trial, and I want y'all to take a look at this and listen to the words that are being read from this transcript. This is a statement from the family of young Dolph.
November 17, 2021 is a day that will forever impact my life. On that day, it felt as if our whole world stopped. The pain of that moment was felt not only by myself and my family, but also the city and the fans around the world. In just a few seconds, a crucial part of my life was ripped away, leaving a void that will never truly be filled. Our family's holiday plans turned from gatherings of joy to grief, anger, and sadness. There will be no more moments of hearing his voice, no hugs, no family trips, no celebrations, and no laughter shared together. Those plans now exist only as memories. An unexpected death like this cuts differently, leaving behind a unique pain many can't imagine.
So you see the direction in which this letter is going. They had the staple of their family ripped from them right in the cusp of the holiday season. and they've been struggling to figure it out ever since.
That death like this cuts differently, leaving behind a unique pain many can't imagine, especially when it happens so suddenly and violently. One day we're talking on the phone, sharing the newest addition to the family, and the next he's brutally taken from us while on his way to get back to the community. A horrific loss that has haunted my family every day for the past 3 years. We went from not knowing if 2 of our family members were safe to learning that my brother witnessed a tragedy that no one should have to endure. The anger, anxiety, and grief we feel aren't isolated to me alone.
And as we listen to this statement being read, I want to apologize for the handicapped Anglo-Saxon fella that's scooting around on the remote control wheelchair. He's absolutely gonna disrupt the flow of things, and so you guys are gonna have to listen a little bit harder until he's out of the courtroom.
They're felt by our entire family. Explaining to my nephew that his father wouldn't be coming home was unimaginable, but in that moment I saw strength in him, a strength that could only come from God and the spirit of his family, my brother Dolph. In a world full of envy, jealousy, and arrogance, many fail to realize the impact of their actions until it's too late. Yet Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., better known as Young Dolph, understood the value of giving back. He created a legacy that will endure long after this tragedy. Unlike those who committed this cowardly act, Dolph lifted up his community. He extended his hand to those who needed it most and encouraged.
She said, unlike the ones that created this cowardly act, Dolph actually uplifted his community. And now you're going to see where this letter makes a drastic turn. And the wordplay in this letter means everything.
Long after this tragedy. Unlike those who committed this cowardly act, Dolph lifted up his community. He extended his hand to those who needed it most and encouraged those around him to rise higher. Our family will never be the same, but we are committed to honoring his memories and vision, ensuring that the legacy of Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. remains as powerful as ever. I think about him every day, the greatness he achieved not just for himself, but for so many others. Death like this isn't something you forget. You learn to live with it, as healing is a continuous journey. And to the one responsible for taking him from us, know this. You may deny your actions, but the evidence speaks clearly. You've shown yourself to be driven by jealousy and cowardice. You may have tried to take a man down for the sake of envy, but in the end have lost far more than you could ever gain. The world sees you now for what you are, and as justice has spoken, you and all of those connected to this incident will forever be known as the man who chose envy and jealousy over humanity.
Now listen, she's not talking about, she said the man. She's not talking about Jook. Jook is in the great by and by. She's not talking about Jook. She's not talking about Cornelius or Justin or Quit. Those are 3 people. She said the man. I'll let y'all answer that question. Who is the man that she's speaking of?
You may deny your actions, but the evidence speaks clearly. You've shown yourself to be driven by jealousy and cowardice. You may have tried to take a man down for the sake of envy, but in the end have lost far more than you could ever gain. The world sees you now for what you are, and as justice has spoken, you and all of those connected to this incident will forever be known as the man who chose envy and jealousy over humanity.
Now, there's a strong amount of vigor that is in the end part of that letter, and I believe that we, or should I say, I myself, underestimated it, because when we seen this video, it was like, well, maybe they came to some type of amends because both have suffered such tremendous losses, So the video dropped. I did a reaction to it, and after the video was reacted to, well, not all the way. I was just about to finish it off, and the video disappeared. And we were wondering why. And then the next day we get this statement from young Dolph's family and estate. To advance the mission of Black Men Deserve to Grow Old, I agreed to collaborate on a project that included a video promoting the longevity of Black lives within the anti-violence movement. However, without my knowledge or authorization, a video was posted that misrepresented my family's forgiveness and involvement with others. The featured families never met or came together in solidarity. While I support unity and the song's message in the video, I cannot condone false representations or misleading imagery. I requested the video's removal, which has been honored. However, I also asked that the media outlets refrain from spreading or reposting misinformation in Dolph's name. Respectfully, Mia J., administrator of the estate of Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., founder, Black Men Deserve to Grow Old. Damn. Boy, I tell you, when you factor all of this into the whole situation at hand, this almost look like a clout chase on behalf of NLE Choppa. Now we know NLE Choppa hadn't been the hottest, you know what I'm saying, these last few years. You know, when I first heard of NLE Choppa, it was for a song called Walk 'Em Down. And that, I swear to you, that had to be almost 10 years ago, it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? And y'all forgive me if I'm off because I'm not an NLE Choppa fan. But when you do something as egregious as to ask a person that suffered such a horrific loss to be in a video, you know, and they agree to it and they do their part in good faith, and without telling them, you go and reach out to the family of the people that are responsible for that horrific loss, and you include them in the same video without knowledge. This is damn near unforgivable. I'm sorry. And listen, this is your boy, the Alabama Hitter. This is a 20, 30,000 foot view. No, I'm not a Memphian. I'm not from Memphis. Game recognized game, and better yet, scratch that. Real recognize real. This is just something that you don't do. And I'm not going to chalk it up to him being 22 years old and a young man unaware of his surroundings. I really and truly believe he knows his surroundings and what's going on in his city. This is bad on so many levels. You know? Did you think that these people were gonna watch the premiere of this video and not see those people? You know? That's crazy. That's crazy. So, I mean, like I said in the very beginning, rest in peace to Young Dolph, rest in peace to Big Jook. A lot of people get upset when you say rest in peace to Big Jook, but at the end of the day, Jook had family that had no involvement. There are children that were left behind, you know, to grieve the loss of their father. So, rest in peace to Big Jook, and condolences to his loved ones that were left behind. Same for Young Dolph. Same for anybody that lost their lives to senseless gun violence. But this is crazy. And NLE Choppa, I don't know who your PR is. I don't know who you taking advice from, but you need to tighten up, fam. This looks like a clout chase. This looks like, look, I'm from a dangerous city And this is going on in the city, and I'm gonna showcase it, but I'm not gonna get proper authorization to showcase it. You know, from my standpoint, it always looked like NLE was on the outside looking in anyway. I would actually advise you to do something different, man. Acting may be a strong suit of yours, but after this is an incident that you might not be able to come back from, honestly. But I just wanted to give my opinion on that respectfully. This is your boy, the Alabama Hitter. And yeah, if y'all want to go check out the video, he has since re-uploaded it, edited Trey, Aria, and Mia J completely out of the video. The only semblance that you're gonna see of young Dolph in that video is his image and likeness inside of Makita's cookies and his name being written on graffiti on the wall. His family is no longer in the video, and damn, shame on NLE. That's crazy. That's crazy, fam. But listen, if y'all still rocking with me, y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell on the side to be notified on each and every time we decide to slide. And to the next time we decide to spin, I'm in the win. Salute to the hitters. Gone.